What's up, everyone? This is my 2018 Ford F150 XLT. Today I'm going to be replacing out these ugly old halogen bulbs. Well, technically not old, right? Because it's a 2018, but it was something a little better. Some LEDs that I got from Diode Dynamics, or the SL1 LED. They say it's pretty much plug and play to replace the factory halogen light, whether it's a reflector or a projector. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. There's a lot of good reviews online, so I'm kind of interested to see how everything works out. As you can see, I've got everything stock except I put on some Raptor lights that I got online as well, which maybe I'll do another video of that or something, but obviously this is like my first video, so it's probably gonna suck, so who knows, right? Anyway, let's get going. And before I get going here, here's the factory beam pattern for the reflectors for the halogens that I have right now before I change them out. Again, this is on my iPhone, so you know, and it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so there's some sun coming through, but here's where we're at so far. Okay, so it should be pretty easy to do this. All you need is a 7/32 bit. There's only 4 bolts here that you gotta undo. You got 1, right? You got 2. Let me see if I can show you guys here. Up top, where'd you go? There's 3. I think I missed 1. And 4. So, again, you got 1, 2, 3, and you got like 4 right here. So, and then from there, what you could do is, this is just the wheel line right here. You can just take this, pop it back. I also turn my wheel in because that will definitely help to get to everything here. You got your whole headlight assembly right behind this. So pull that back, pop it behind the wheel. Should be pretty straightforward from there. Let's figure out what's up. Okay, so had to fight it a little bit, probably more than what I thought, but it still wasn't too bad. There was one little clip here that kind of gets plugged in kind of up towards the top right here, but you just kind of unscrew it and it's just like a little locking pin that just comes right out. So that's the only thing that I forgot in the previous spot. So once you have it kind of peeled back over your tire, right? One, it would be nice if I would have thought of, here's your fogs down here. Probably should have got the fogs to go do this. I don't use my high beams at all. I don't do enough traveling outside the city for the most part, but your high beams are down here. Didn't think to replace those, and your low beams are right up here. And what you have is a little dust cover there. You'll just pop the dust cover off, just kind of pulls off there. Whoop, there you go. There's your low beam. What you do is you just take that, turn counterclockwise and unclip it, and we'll go from there. So here is your existing low beam. Again, you just counterclockwise, pops right out, and you see it's the H11 stock. There's a little tab right here that you just press in, pull out, and that'll pop out your factory halogen, and then we'll pop in the LED here. All right, so essentially here, we've got them all plugged in. There's the driver for it. Here's the actual LED bulb itself. See, it's got a pretty heavy duty fan on there. Same type of O-ring that the factory halogen had. So we're all plugged in. You want to give it a test real quick, obviously, before you put everything in. These are polar sensitive here, so if you plug it in and it doesn't light up, flip the connection around until you get it going. Essentially, you just kind of shove everything in there and turn the bulb back in clockwise and just kind of rest the driver and all that good stuff in there. So okay, cool. So finally got in. Had to just finagle a little bit with the driver right here, and you gotta press firmly. You gotta press firmly pretty hard, and then turn clockwise back in for the tabs to line up. You can hear the fan spinning in this little LED here. It's not like super loud or anything, but obviously you hear it with your lights on, so it's not too crazy. So here's the difference here for the beam pattern. Pretty much night and day. It's pretty amazing actually. It looks rad. Let's see here. Man, it's impossible to do this during the day here without these cameras. Really just don't do it justice. But so that's the old LED versus the new one. You can kind of see that. So it's that crisp white. It looks freaking great. Anyway, time to put the dust cover back on now and repeat for the right side. All right, so we're all wrapped up here. I'd say the whole thing took combined maybe like 40 minutes or so, 45 minutes. They look great. Definitely look a lot better. It's that nice crisp white. You do hear the sound a little bit, you know, from the bulbs, but you know, I mean, it's not too bad. So I think it looks great. I'm kind of curious what they look like with the daytime running lights are on. Right now I'm in the garage, so the headlights are on, but it's all done.